Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to talk about today is the fact that a few parts of Broward County, Florida are under quarantine right now after the detection of something. Yeah, and you're never going to guess what it is. Snails. This is without a word of a lie. Snails. Yeah. So these invasive giant African land snails have been spotted in South Florida, prompting some areas to be put under quarantine in order to curb the infestation. And the Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services established this quarantine and treatment area in Broward County. Now I have a map of the affected area. Here it is. Now the area starts at the intersection of Pembroke Road and South University Drive, proceeds south on South University Drive to Northwest 215th Street. From this intersection, proceed east to Southwest 62nd Avenue. At this intersection, progress north to Pembroke Road. The quarantine will proceed west to Pembroke Road to its intersection with South University Drive. Now these snails, they were first detected on June 2nd. So here is what the quarantine means for people of this area. It's unlawful to move the giant African land snail or a regulated article, including but not limited to plants, plant parts, plants in soil, yard waste, debris, compost, or building materials within, through, or from a quarantine area without a compliance agreement. Now, during this quarantine, FDACS says it will be using a pesticide that is used specifically for snails and slugs and is approved for use in a variety of vegetable and ornamental crops. And this treatment should disrupt the snail's mucus production ability, causing them to be extra sensitive to dehydration. And so far, none of these pesky little guys have been found in the Tampa Bay area. But last year, nearly 3,000 of these snails were rounded up in Pasco County. Yeah, and they're so big. They're literally about the size of your fist. They're huge. And they resurfaced after just being eradicated from Florida in 2021. But what's the big deal? Okay, well, the big deal with these giant snails, well, they eat everything. They eat more than 500 plant species. They even eat the stucco off of your house and off of buildings. Yeah, like your average home here in Florida is a stucco home, okay? But not only that, they can carry a parasite called the rat lungworm that can cause meningitis in humans. Okay, so that's why a quarantine is required. So this means if you come across one of these little shysters, don't touch it with your bare hands. Please do not touch one of these guys. If you handle it, make sure you're wearing gloves, okay? And if you think you found an African land snail, you can compare it to like pictures, you know, just look it up, Google it, okay? And if you're still not sure, you can email a photo or for identification to DPI helpline at fdacs.gov. Okay, so just please be so careful with one of these things. Here's a picture of one, okay? All right, guys, that's all for this video. I will see you in the next one, okay? You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fear less.